All right, guys, we're here at final stage of Korn Ferry Tour Q School.
PGA Tour Q School.
And PGA Tour.
There are 5 PGA Tour cards on the line. It's the Bryan's last chance at glory here at Q School this year. So practice round day, it's blustery. Let's get right into it.
And for you guys, yes, I didn't get to final stage of Q School, but Wesley was exempt based on his finish on the FedEx Cup. So he got straight to finals, which is massive because this is a big week for him. This could determine him having full playing privileges next year on the PGA Tour.
The other option is full playing privileges on the YouTube golf tour. One or the other.
Hey, Wesley.
Yeah.
How's the wind?
How's the wind? It's here. It's absolutely found its way to Jack's Beach or Ponte Vedra, wherever we're at. Is the 10th tee this way, this way?
That thing is rolling.
How many balls we got? We got enough?
We got enough.
There's 3. We got 3 for sure.
You got sick joggers, bro.
Thanks, bro.
You got sweatpants on?
Yeah, I sure do. You got rain pants on? I got back pocket. They're golf pants. They're my winter golf pants. What kind of number we got, buddy?
112, buddy. I wonder if I remember this hole.
I wonder if I remember this hole. Did you say that?
Well, also, guys, we have Kamiko back in the mix.
What's up, guys? Thanks for having me.
He's back.
So,
Nice
Kamiko.
to have you over.
Kamiko's back. Last time we had some good vibes, so.
We need to transfer some of those vibes from Bermuda and Yaltu to here. We're actually hoping for a little better than a 69th place finish this week.
Hey.
But no,
But
3
rounds in the 60s, though, what do you?
3. I think 1 round in the 60s. I mean.
Oh, it's so nice, though. That like tight little draw. He doesn't miss with wedges.
Low wind. I know George had a video, a couple videos back that was titled Survive in Advance. And this week, I think we're just hoping for survival. I mean, it could get, there's some moisture in the forecast. The wind ain't going anywhere. The golf courses are hard. There's a lot of penalty opportunities and there's a lot at stake. So this week is gonna be all about survival. Not just for me, but for 160 other souls that are out here, 65, however many there are. In case you're wondering what the 11th hole here at Sawgrass Country Club today is offering, it's got 565 yards and it's blowing directly into a 35-mile-an-hour breeze. I think that's fine. I think it's fine. It's a bad spot, Kamiko. I mean, I gotta hit an 80-yard snap hook lob wedge out of a bunker. For some context, we're playing a birdies game out here only, and I don't think there's gonna be a lot of them made today. Look at that thing. So short. My keys this week into the wind: swing softer, hit a little lower, turn it over just a touch. That's the plan.
My practice rounds, you guys have seen kind of what I do. What is your game plan for today? Like, do you have a game plan today, or are you just like playing and hit golf shots?
I mean, I'm just trying to hit golf shots because I feel like a lot of the time when the wind is supposed to blow a lot, strategy kind of goes out the door. You just need to hit solid golf shots. And my main strategy in the wind is literally just get a ball out there and play, and then on the next one, just make sure I'm chipping back into the wind. So wherever that miss is, when it's blowing like this, it doesn't matter how short-sighted it is or what the scenario is, as long as it's not a penalty shot. We just try and stay into the wind. In this hole, I think we're gonna stay into the wind because I don't think we can get there in 2. And it's a par 4.
I thought you were gonna hit 3-wood. Hit it about 215 in the air.
I mean, that went 225 maybe? Well, I'm gonna have to hit another one of those. 228, give me some lumber, baby. Give me some freaking lumber. Oh, dude, I gotta take some off of this, buddy. I'm a bomber. No, I'm not gonna hit this full. That's just not a bad spot. All right, it's 217 into that, like, basically where that top right corner is.
So basically what my ball just covered.
Well, I don't know. It might have covered it by 10 yards. I just want to know, like, what that flight in a solid 3 would. Go in. Go in.
Get there, baby.
Break.
A little high.
It's starting to rain now. This is not even fun. There's nobody in the history of time that said golf in wind and rain is fun. And if they did say that, they're a liar.
Golf in wind and rain is not fun.
See? Trained them well. The goal is to play as quick as possible from here on out. Oh my gosh. That's just in that bunker, dude. Give me another ball. That was hit terribly. I had it teed up a little too low, if we're being honest.
There you go, boy.
That's the one we're looking for.
There you go, boy.
See, that would have been perfect. That would have been real nice to do on the first go around. Where's the slide and the snap and the jiggle and the wiggle and the bang and the drip? That's juicy, guys. That sucks. That sucks. I don't know what to tell you guys. That was 178 yard shot. Oh my gosh, that just got jammed up in a ball mark or something and kicked left. I'm gonna hit some putts. I hadn't putted in like 3 or 4 holes. Guess that's what happens when you miss a lot of greens.
You looking forward to these conditions this week?
I'll be completely honest with you, no. Not. Goodness. I feel like on Live, all they do is play in good weather. I haven't seen one event where they had to deal with elements like this.
Good ball. Good swing. Dude, that was so knuckly. Like you could.
What is the metrics on that tree?
Mika will tell you. 217.
Oh, so I went right through it.
Yeah.
Hey, Miko, buddy. Hold on, let me grab some crackers out of there. There's dead downwind and 42 yards wide with them.
3-wood, you can't 3-wood here. 102 playing what, like 75?
Probably runs, yeah, about that.
102?
Yep.
102 yards, what are you playing at? Like
102, 80? I don't
85?
know. I'm gonna try and make it go 102 yards with skip and spin and stuff.
I'd say 80-ish, 85 tops. Should skip right now. It's a little short, yep. Oh my gosh.
Go in! No!
Did we walk through the perfect shot? Let's go. Let's go.
How did that not drop?
Sick, dude. We just walked ourselves through the second perfect shot.
Oh, it's deep. It's deep.
Wow, what's up, first one of the week, folks. Nice one. First one of the week.
Second. No matter where this goes, we're holding our follow through like it's the most beautiful shot you've ever seen. Hey, Chef, were you checking the line on where that one landed?
Right edge of the green sun book.
Okay, I lost it up there mid-flight. We just suspect what happened. I don't know if this is poor mechanics. I don't know. I don't know if it's bad contact. I don't know if it's just odd grass. But just look at that.
Wesley, the divot came over here.
Look. Just for context. I can put that over my shoe. But look at this. It cleans up nice. What are they saying? What are the kids saying in these days? Hang it in the Louvre. I don't even know what that means, honestly. Is that where the Mona Lisa is? Mm-hmm. Is it really? Oh, sick, dude. Look at that. Can you get in that bunker to the right, obviously?
Yeah,
or you cover it? To it or over it?
Over it's 300, but if you cover that bunker, you're in the hazard.
Wind. I mean, what a golf hole this is.
We're mic'd up. practice round done. How are we feeling?
Well, I mean, it's hard to have any feeling for the golf game. I feel like I hit it fairly solid.
No, don't give away any spoilers. We'll talk about it later in the debrief. You haven't been a part of the Q School debriefs, have you?
No. Well, this is my first time at Q School in a year.
Yeah, like this, I'm telling you, it's gonna be an interesting week. Like,
The scores will be high. I mean, we'll go ahead and leak that privy information. Scores are gonna be astronomical.
but you know, this is gonna be interesting. All right, so you're done. Are you any practicing anything?
The range, the way it's positioned is straight into the wind, so I could hit into 30-mile-an-hour crosswind.
Okay.
Or I
Not
could
doing
decide to not hit golf balls because I'm hitting it nice.
Tidbit of advice, just because like you're a tournament, it doesn't mean you have to practice. You're hitting it good. Only thing you would do going into like a 30-mile-an-hour wind, hitting it good, is you're gonna make it worse and you're gonna be miserable.
Yeah, and then if I go putt, same thing. I'm putting it fine, I'm rolling it down my lines, but if I go practice on the putting green, the balls are gonna get blown all around and not go in the hole, and it's just gonna make me feel worse about myself, worse about my game, and I'm not in a spot where I can do that right now.
I agree. All right, here we are.
We are
Me chauffeuring Wesley.
in Ponte Vedra Beach.
Watching and filming you, Wesley. And on the outside, probably people think, oh, are you bitter? Are you angry? Are you kind of jealous that you're not here? But honestly, that couldn't be further from the truth. I am encouraged and proud of how I played the first stage, pre-qualifying, and how well I played at second stage, you know, just didn't get through. So like, there's really not 1 ounce of bitterness that I'm not here competing this week, which is cool because if you would have asked me 5 years ago how would I feel not competing, but being here to watch, I probably would have said I'm sad and angry. But no, we're good this week. And it's supposed to blow about 30, be windy, be rainy, cloudy. I mean, playing 4 days and that doesn't sound super fun. So we're pulling into TPC Sawgrass here, and honestly, it just kind of hits me that how close I was to actually competing in here for a chance for a PGA Tour card. It's crazy to think that, you know, a year ago if you would have told me, hey, you would be 4 rounds away from getting a Korn Ferry Tour card, but in a chance to play for a PGA Tour card, I would have said you're crazy. And so all those kind of like, you know, the whole year of working on the game, you know, missing at the Monday qualifier for the Wyndham, making the cut on the PGA Tour, you know, making it through pre-qualifying, making it through first stage, all these benchmarks, and to know that I was this close, you know, to getting here, 6 strokes away from getting here at TPC Sawgrass.
This close.
I mean, it stings a little bit. I mean, a little sadness, but if we're being honest, there's, for the first time probably ever in my golf career, not 1 ounce of bitterness that I'm not here competing, which is kind of cool because that means that I could see the positives in the growth that I'm experiencing as a golfer and truly take my experiences at qualifying school, at Q School, and turn that all into positive. So, no, yeah, but I'm excited to watch you compete, Wesley. You know,
There we
it's
go.
fun
That's
for me.
nice. That's
yeah, no,
sweet.
it's fun for me to film and also watch you do your thing because, I mean, you know, you're really good. It's fun to watch really good players play. All right, so this is perfect time to actually, I don't think we mentioned, this week is actually 2 courses are being played. The Sawgrass Country Club and the Valley Course. Was it Valley Course?
The Valley Course at TPC Sawgrass.
Oh, hi.
And we got David Coker. Hi, how are you? Good to see
Good
you.
to see you. Just, you know, don't mind us. Anyway, so yeah, so now we're pulling up here in TPC Sawgrass, which is kind of cool, but also it's kind of sad. Like, this is the first time, like, driving in here made me realize how close I was to actually competing in here. I mean, look at this clubhouse. Like, I should be here.
But
I could be here,
also it's going to be blowing 30 the next 4 days, and we know how much you love playing in the wind. It's time to go to work. We're going to work.
Double mic, let's go. But anyway, that's officially a wrap on practice round day 1. Let's go.
What's up, Wesley? Just want to let you know, good luck this week in Q School. Go get him.
Johnny, our guy from Bermuda. Let's go.
Wesley, you're in the hot seat. Welcome. I mean, I've had 3 of these. Q School, give us your thoughts. Like, how you feeling heading to, a massive week?
Trying to unpack my thoughts is difficult right now because I've never really gone into a tournament that feels like a 4-day Monday qualifier. But that's really what this golf tournament feels like. Like, not super nervous going into it because although I got fairly high expectations, I've been playing some nice golf. It's just one of those things. It's a 168 man field right now for 5 spots for me. So the nerves aren't really there. Maybe it's because like the harsh reality is the chances of me making out of this are very, very slim, much like Monday qualifiers, but I'm going into it excited, knowing that my game's in a fairly good spot, and there's a lot at stake. There's a chance for me to be able to make a schedule in which I dictate, which I haven't been able to do that in the last 4 years or so, I've been kind of playing whenever they let me in. So it'll be nice to have that opportunity if things go well the next 4 days.
How, like, game plan? So it's supposed to be windy. We talked about on the golf course today. It's supposed to be really windy, really tough. Like, going into tomorrow and the next 4 days knowing that, does that, I don't know, just how are you feeling? Or how do you overcome? How do you, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Again, I feel like for me, it's kind of because I have a very, very thin margin for error. Like if I was one of these guys that needed to finish in the top 45 or top 50 or 55, whatever that number is, or if I was like trying to jockey for good conditional status when every shot really, really matters. I mean, every shot matters to a certain extent.
But like you said, that Monday qualifier is a good mentality because like you basically are not going for broke, but it's like, I got to finish top 5.
Right. I mean, after a couple rounds, you pretty much know whether or not you're in the running or have a chance at it. So I think with the conditions, I think it actually like plays in my favor because if I play great and I'm hitting the ball extremely solid and I'm putting nice, it's just going to be a bigger separator of the people that play great this week. Like if you play great this week, given what's in the forecast, you are going to get status to play on a tour somewhere. So if I have a great week, then I feel like I got a really good chance to top 5 it. If I'm just a little bit off, I feel like there's a 0% chance to make it out of this thing with any better status than I already have.
Well, hey, go get some rest. See you on the battlefield tomorrow. I'll be right there filming, only for one day because that's going to be too bad for me. No, hey, I'm excited. I'm excited to watch. And this is the Airbnb setup. Got the gaming station.
Wait, you can if you walk and look over the ledge, you've got
we got the Carney station.
You got Carney's. I mean, these aren't harsh employment situations, but are Carney and George sleeping on couches?
Yes,
here?
this is
absolutely
this is my bedroom.
Hence the reason you see their towels are hanging off the.
Guys, Wesley booked this as I knew he would. He booked it under the assumption that I was not going to come. And
I booked it because it was $149 a night, and it was a heck of a deal.
And we got 4. If you can see it, we got 4 of us.
And it's close to the golf course.
But again, I'm grateful. Hey, we're all here together. But tomorrow.
Hey, guys, it is time for some rest. The golf game feels great. This recap was awkward.
No, it's great.
See y'all in the morning.
I mean, they didn't put them in the microwave to heat them up. They heat them in the oven. Yeah. So they were definitely old.
I'm just wondering if George's going to get mad that I'm not wearing it here.
I
just put it on as I came through this mirror. I don't know where it is. Is it downstairs? Is it on
It's in the car.
What are you looking for?
Your hat's in the car.
Well, I wanted to make sure I had an Imperial hat on, George.
Oh, don't act like you care now.
Oh,
good morning.
Yeah.
Morning, Santa.
All right, everybody ready to go?
Yes, we're ready.
Everybody waiting on me?
Yes.
I'll tell you what, it's about to blow about 40 today. I'm ready for it. Okay, so we got a lot of things going on this morning. I didn't bring a razor, so I'm gonna have full-blown neck beard by the end of the week. I got my wind app open right now, and I don't know, can you see that? That means we got 21 blowing right now with gusts up to 32, and it's 6:30 in the morning. That's only going to increase, but I'm looking at the direction, so it's just going to be northeast. It looks like we got a good old-fashioned nor'easter.
Is that the same wind as yesterday?
Yes. Going to get there around 7:45. Plan from there is to get a little stretch in, hit some golf balls into a 25-mile-an-hour wind, figure out how to keep the ball flight down while hitting it solid, and then go and hang on, baby.
Yeah.
Hang on. So this is my 3rd trip to finals at Q School, and I feel like this is the one that kind of means the most.
Boy, yeah, you hear the wind whipping. It's gonna be windy today. And now again, you're playing golf as your job, yes. Playing in this with your job on the line.
I'm on a journey to try and get back my full status on the PGA Tour, and it all comes down to these next 4 days on the golf course. I mean, we're marking 12 golf balls today. I don't think we're going to need all 12 of them, but I mean, there is a doomsday scenario in which the wind has its way, and we just got to make sure we don't run out. I usually keep 9 in the golf bag, but I felt like today felt like one of those days to just go ahead and throw the extra sleeve in there. The conditions are going to be wild. It's supposed to be windy, maybe a little bit of rain, and it's going to be a battle out there this week.
What, you chip in? You just chipped in.
Yeah, there's not going to be a lot of birdies today. Definitely feel like I stole one there. Keep the pedal down. I feel like days like today, when I say keep the pedal down, I actually mean like keep the pedal down to make some pars. Grind out maybe some good bogeys.
Can confirm, ladies and gents, the wind is humming. Tomorrow's supposed to take a break and only blow 20, but today, I mean, get 3 holes in, 3 missed greens. Wesley's chipping looks good. Obviously the chip in on 1, but hey, his game looks solid. He looks in control. He looks confident. You can tell a lot by a guy's walk and their demeanor, and again, who knows how it's actually gonna turn out, but he looks very confident on this course, which again, it's not very easy to do because it's a hard course, a lot of wind. So yeah, so I'm excited to watch this whole round unfold. I think he's gonna play well. If he doesn't play well, he's gonna play bad. And if he doesn't play bad, he's gonna play average. So I don't know what he's gonna do, but I like the way he looks. I like the way he's walking about, even through 3. Let's lock in. Yeah, boy. Let's go. I should have gone to the green. You just can't ever doubt Wesley. He had the weirdest, funkiest swing, lie, and you just know he's gonna pull it off. Now again, I don't know how good that one actually was, but I mean, he's got 20 feet for birdie after looking like he had to do gymnastics to try to swing the golf club. What an absolute animal.
You just want to sit and admire him for a little bit, Kamiko.
Sometimes you got to.
Ready? Making a turn. Big birdie gets him to 1 under, which playing tough out here. I know that's got to be a big confidence boost because again, winds up, get off to a good start. It kind of like settles you down a little bit and boosts your confidence. So you left a lot out there, but overall -1, I think, gets us in the top 10 early on in this endeavor. And also, first time using 70 to 200 lens, 2.8. So it's a little wobbly out there. The wind's freaking blowing 40 miles an hour, so it's kind of tough when it's all the way zoomed in. Getting used to it, but let me know, like, there's some pretty crispy shots that I've been getting, so I'm excited for it. Enough about me. Let's get Wesley's back 9 here at the first round. Oh, a little sunshine, huh?
Well, I told you when we got out here, I said the sun's gonna peek its way through here. I mean, we just had to deal with a little bit of the marine layer, but oh man. Little update, -1 through 9, couple real soft bogeys, striking the ball well, good spot, obviously, tough golf course. Conditions are not easy, I mean, not easy at all. Again, just gonna keep after it, try and getting some good spots off the tee, some good spots around the green, doing a good job leaving it into the wind and missing it in the proper spot, so same game plan. I'd love to hit the middle of the club face and not cut it up into the wind at 25.
Well, hello there. Hello. Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy!
All right, so 18 holes are complete out here at this.
Oh, dude, it felt like 46 holes.
But at the same time, it felt so fast.
Oh, did it? Did it now?
I'm not gonna lie, you played some of the best golf I've seen you play, as far as most consistent,
I mean,
solid.
it was so good. I'm telling you, I don't even think I hit a bad shot really until the last hole. I think that was like the first really bad shot I hit.
I agree, which is impressive.
And it still was solid and it was pulled and it just didn't cut and the wind was hard off the left and we waited for like 15 minutes to tee off there and yeah, I hit it so solid and good and I stuck to the game plan at every green that I missed, and yes, I did miss a lot of them, but every single green that I missed I left it into the wind with the most vanilla up and downs. Made a few really soft bogeys.
Which you're gonna have, like, anytime the wind blows, you're gonna make bogeys.
Dude, I'm telling you, the ball striking part is challenging, there's no doubt, when it's blowing 25 plus miles an hour, but I'm telling you, the hardest thing to do is to sit stable over a putt, and especially if it's crosswind, and I missed a few of those short guys.
But overall,
all in all, still wildly in this golf tournament.
I mean, pull up PGA Tour app real quick, and
4 unders probably leading.
You're not last place. Keep scrolling. Top 80. Okay. Top 60.
I mean, I'll be top 25 at the end of the day. There's no way 25.
T36 right now.
Dude, there's no way that 36 people shoot under par, or 35 people shoot under par out there today.
Goya is at 5. Max, who we play with, is at 4 under. A few 3s, and the scores are all like 2s and 1s. So basically, I see the lead being like 3 to 2ish right now. Honestly,
I see the lead. I think based on what we're about to experience over the next few days, tomorrow we're gonna have to get it while the getting's good.
Yeah, and I think you go to a little. I mean,
I don't know what golf course is easier, honestly.
Well, it's 2 strokes harder over here.
Is it?
2.6. So you played the wildly.
Let's go.
Anyway, it was a good round, solid round.
I mean, dude, I'm telling you, it's just, it was just about, there's no shot. I mean, even chips and little lob wedges and 2-foot putt, there's just no easy shots when it's blowing like it blew today. Not one. It's just, you got to mentally stay engaged the whole time. There's obviously a lot at stake. You got to you got to just stay in it as long as possible. And I'm so done with today. I'm ready to just go lay down.
Well, speaking from experience, I know the Q School battle. I've played in 3 of them this year. I have.
Pre-qualifier doesn't count.
Yes, I've played in 3, and the key is, I've told you guys, I think this will be the 4th time, so go ahead and get it. Key is having fun. I want to have the most fun out here. Wesley, if you have the most fun out here, it's a win. 2, stay patient and just stay in the fight as long as possible, and that's what he did today. So he's checking off boxes. His game was good, but he has the right mentality. He knows he knows he's in it, but he also knows that it's a long, brutal test ahead. And
I also know that you're leaving us tomorrow, George.
Well, I have.
What do you have? Why don't you just get an Airbnb and have Mills and Annie come down for the weekend?
Well, the
weather looks amazing this weekend, George.
No, we have actually like stuff. We have.
You got to go walk your cat.
No, we have a play that we bought tickets to a while back. You got C.S. Lewis, and then we have church surf day tomorrow. So like I'm busy.
Who's C.S. Lewis? Did he write Goosebumps?
Wesley. Just rip him in the comments.
George,
Anyway.
kidding. I know C.S. Lewis is.
Round one in
Chronicles of Narnar.
Anyway, round one in the books. See you guys.
Round two. It is currently December 15th, which is my oldest daughter's 5th birthday, and here I am in a different state, about to go play golf. Instead of being there, get to go play golf in some more 30-mile-an-hour winds. Or luck, we might even get a little rain this morning, so kind of a bummer to be here, but still excited nonetheless. So the weather looks pretty poor the next couple days. We might get a little less wind than yesterday, but still looks like it's gonna be blowing 25 to 30. We got the easier golf course statistically today, so got to make a little bit of a movement up the leaderboard today if we want to be in good shape to get one of them 5 carts come Sunday afternoon. Excited to lock in, try and make some birds, and get back in this golf tournament.
Please welcome our 9:44 starting time. On the tee from Columbia, South Carolina, Wesley, Bryan.
All right, just got done sign the scorecard. A lot to process, a lot to unpack. So we're gonna take the ride home to think about what I wanna say, because there's obviously a lot of thoughts, positive and negative. Stick with us. We'll see you back at the house. All right, well, after a long day, I found a real comfortable spot. I think this is Carney's bed. Pretty comfy blanket. So yeah, long day. Did a lot of things good. Did one thing really poor. That was my 8th hole of the day. Got off to a really good start. Hit some quality shots early. Was able to roll a couple putts in. Found myself pretty near the top of the leaderboard early on in the round. Hit my major roadblock on 17, and then I was kind of left in a fairly pivotal moment mentally. Very easy just to kind of check out whenever you make a big number, and I stepped up on the next tee box. Obviously I was pretty angry. I had to back off because I felt like I think I backed off of that one, or maybe I just took a little extra time. I just remember having to have that little pep talk, like, dude, just relax, forget about the previous tee shot in which I just hit left in the water, because there was water again on the left, and hit a good hybrid. Made a really good swing with an 8-iron on the next swing, and then putt got away from me, but made about a 7-footer or so for par on my 9th hole. And then fairly frustrated still, but I wasn't like letting it affect the next shot. Hit a tee shot that lands in the fairway on a par 5 that's real gettable, and it bounces just out of the fairway. Massive mud ball, have to lay up, which was fairly unfortunate, and the layup didn't go as planned. Didn't get the ball in the fairway, wasn't able to clean the mud off, but luckily hit a great wedge shot, and that's where I feel like the day kind of turned when I hit that to a foot, tapped it in to get back under par. So through 10 holes I was under par with a quad, which was pretty cool, and then reeled off a couple more. And then the last few holes I felt like I got a little bit loose, hit a couple bad shots, just not great shots. But again, a lot like yesterday, the plan was to leave the ball into the wind and fairly easy up and down situations, which I've done now for 2 straight rounds. Also, I was proud of how I played the par 3s today. I got 4 under par and 4 par 3s with 0 hole-in-one, so that was all birdies. I think that might be the first time in my career, and my guess is that's one of those things that doesn't necessarily happen very often in competition, knocking down birdies on all the par 3s, so that was pretty cool. And now, as I sit on the leaderboard, I think I'm in the top 10. Still got some work to do to get to where I want to go. About to head up, go to sleep, and be back at it early in the morning.
What do you feel? I mean, no, I just wanted to talk to you, man. I missed you. That's all.
Dude, I miss you too. I wish you were here, man.
Yeah, I mean, Jeff's not in there in it with you, you know? You ready for today or what?
Dude, born ready for today. I was born for days like this.
Are you as comfortable as you were yesterday?
No, I'm not as comfortable, because it might rain a little bit, and it's also going to be like 70 degrees. So I didn't want to be stuck having to wear a pullover, because I had a t-shirt on yesterday. It was casual Friday. It's something that we're absolutely going to implement at Selena, if not every day. I felt great. Back doesn't feel awesome this morning, but we fought through that the last couple days. I'm sure today won't be any different.
She meant to just call to say hi.
Alright, we're gonna get back to jamming to some music on the ride in. Now we're rolling in the course. Got my daily inspiration from George. See you out there. You know, it's the weekend here. Supposedly this event's gonna be televised, so I guess if you watch this on TV and don't see me, it means two things. Either they're boycotting the Bryan Bros, which they did in Bermuda, reasonably so, we weren't in contention, or I've fallen out of contention. So this was always like one of my favorite events to watch televised growing up. So much pressure, so many crazy things happen. A lot of lives are going to be changed this week, so hopefully we're one of those.
Next on the tee, from Columbia, South Carolina, Wesley, Bryan.
round 3 is in the books. Absolute battle. Use this drive home to process some thoughts. See y'all at the house. Man, it was tough. It was windy. I hit a lot. This week I've hit a lot of high quality shots. I feel like there's only been maybe a handful of ones that have been mishit or wildly offline. So grading the performance, I'd probably give it like an A-. Made a couple soft bogeys out there that I didn't really particularly care for. The one on the second hole, I've got the wind off the right. Literally all I have to do is just, I had a tree in my way and a good lie in the rough. There was basically nothing between the club and the ball, which means I should have been able to work it with the wind back into, and all I had to do was draw it 12, 15 feet max to get it on the green, and I left it out there, hit it in the hazard. Good up and down there though to save a bogey, so that was kind of an unforced error. And then number 10, I'm in the middle of the fairway. Perfect number 9 iron, and I've got 75 feet of green left, and that was like one of the only kind of like strategic mistakes. I've been hitting it nice and been kind of shooting a little bit away from flag sticks, and there I just was, or not shooting away, I've been like kind of looking at them and then just kind of like pulling or pushing towards the fat side. Don't know if that's the right way to do it, but that's just kind of what I've been thinking out there, and it's been working. So that one I just kind of locked it on the flag stick and was trying to leave it right of the hole to make sure I had an uphiller, and it was just one of those spots, like it didn't fall into my line of thinking of keeping it into the wind, so came up short and right there. Bad line bunker, terrible bogey. And then on 17, I hit a really good shot, got gusted, came up, like just, it took off nice and was turning over, and then it came backwards to the right. Went in the bunker, another bad line bunker, a bunker shot that I just couldn't get close. So, but that one I'm not upset with because I left it back into the wind. It just ended up like rolling back into the bunker and then kind of sitting on a little bit of a downslope. And so anyway, what can you do there? And then a couple quality shots on the last to finish it off. But all in all, the game is in a good spot, and now it's time to get some rest and go try and get a tour card tomorrow. Welcome to one of the greatest days that I've ever recorded as a professional athlete. Woke up, it was pouring down rain. There was a literal river out front, and I was like, probably not, it's gonna take a while for the golf courses to get ready. So then about 30 minutes later to an hour later, we got a text message saying it was delayed an hour, and I was like, well, that doesn't seem right. And then shortly thereafter, they said play's actually canceled for the entire day. So today we got to honor the Sabbath and have a Sunday off, watched a little sermon online, read a little bit of a book, played some video games, heated up some lunch. All in all, been a great day. Nice to be able to let the body recover a little bit. The back was not in an amazing spot the last few days, and it was nice just getting a little bit of rest. So, all right, we just packed up the Airbnb and we are headed to the golf course. It's a big day. It's a big day here for the Bryan Bros camp. So, got to keep this dream alive. Let the years of the beast, year of the beast, years of the beasts continue. Getting the club on the ball pretty nicely this morning. The body feels about as good as it's felt all week. I think the day off was nice. Excited to get today underway. Don't think I'm as nervous or as worried about the end result as a lot of people are today. Just trying to get the ball in the fairway, get the ball in the green, and make some putts. Pretty simple game plan for today.
Okay, it's go time. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our 10:30 starting time. Next on the tee from Columbia, South Carolina, Wesley Bryan. Thank you. Play well. Thank you.
All right, well, guys, what you guys are about to watch is very, very poor golf, and a grown man at times acting like a child on the golf course, and parental advisory is in effect. It's kind of been, it really, everything culminated into like everything that's been poor about this year came out today. I drove it decent, hit like 2 or 3 bad ones that really cost me, and that's kind of how the year's gone. I've driven it great for the most part, but it's just a couple that really cost me. My wedges were really poor out there. I had 2 or 3 opportunities to get them close, and I missed greens and made bogeys on them, and those were early, so what should have been really good birdie opportunities turned into bogeys, and then played the par 5s, or the 2 par 5s over par, even with the birdie at the first. So that's been a little bit of an issue. Putting has been hot and cold this week. Through 3 rounds, I was leading the field in putting, and then today I had probably one of the worst putting performances of my career. And I mean, the greens, they were soft and fast and bumpy with all the footprints, but undoubtedly there's people out there making putts. So I didn't necessarily hit a lot of good start lines, but from there just watched a lot of putts miss, and that kind of got to me a little bit. And then a couple of bad breaks. I had a ball that went in the hole and came back out on a chip. I feel like that was one of those moments that could have kind of kept me in it a little bit longer mentally. And then yeah, I was weak mentally out there. I caved. I wanted it so bad, and when things started going poor, I mean, I let it get to me, and I wasn't able to reel the ship back in. It just started floating out at sea, and it just kept going and kept going all the way to the last hole. Again, terrible tee ball, horrible break, and then I don't even know when you stopped filming, Connie. Did you film all of them? Okay. So I'm sorry. What y'all had to watch on the back 9, and really for the most part today, was tough. Overall, proud of how I played this week. I feel like I put myself in position with 9 holes to go. It's a stretch, but let's just call it 12 holes to go, in a really, really good spot to get my tour card back, and wasn't able to do it. So I guess it's good news and bad news. Good news is I'll be able to have a little more free time. Going to be having our 3rd child in February, and going to have more time to film with George. And then the bad news is I'm not going to be playing a lot of tournaments for millions of dollars. Instead, I'm going to be hanging out with George a lot more. So it's kind of the good news, bad news situation. But anyway, heck of a way to finish out the year. Q School sucks. It's always sucked. It's always going to suck. But it provides an amazing opportunity. I've now gotten through once in my whole life. George has gotten through 0 times in his whole life. And we've been to it a lot. Yeah, back to it. I feel like the game's in a great spot. I'm really excited about what 2024 is going to have to offer, and I still do think that my game is good enough to win on the PGA Tour. It just wasn't good enough today, or really yesterday, the day before, or the last 5 or 6 years. But I do feel like it's trending good enough to make some real noise on the golf course in 2024. So anyway, signing off. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry for the disappointing ending to the journey. Much like George's 2nd stage experience, a very disappointing ending to an otherwise amazing series of content. Hopefully y'all have enjoyed it. If you want to go ahead and subscribe, actually, you know what, if you've made it this far, you probably are a subscriber. So if you made it this far and you are a subscriber, go tell someone else to subscribe. And don't feel bad for me in the comments. Trust me, I don't deserve it. See you guys next time.